Hey everybody, welcome back to the Red Man Show, episode 43.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my, are we in for a treat? Today, Red Minions, there is no doubt about it. And why?
Because we're fully clothed.
A. And C. And B. We're gambling. We're gambling. However, anytime we make a wager, as we learned from the last show, we ought to know what it is, what are the parameters of the wager that it is that you're making, right? I mean, really, like, you shouldn't be taking a man's bet on his own terms. You want to be the man making the wager.
Yeah.
However, I did not take my own advice recently, and as you know, Alan and I must get to 10% body fat by the end of the year, or we have to come up with $15,000 each to donate to charity. How are we going to raise funds in order to cover that $15,000 bet? Well, that's what we're doing here today. Bingo! Literally bingo. All right. Also, in the context of Valentine's Day coming up, which it is, it's right around the corner, and you'll remember I have declared that one of my New Year's resolutions, or goals, as it were, is to be more romantic.
Doesn't this look very romantic?
This says romance, doesn't it? Does this not say romance to you?
Hotness,
it says romance to me. So, in the spirit of gift giving, people often will go and buy lottery tickets for a coworker, friend, loved one. Imagine if every one of the cards, the lottery tickets that you put in the card to your loved one was a winner. And not like the fake kind, like you've won $1 million and then you're like, really, that was bad. Yeah, I bought that at Spencer's Gifts, right? No. Yeah. But if legitimately they could cash that ticket in and it was an absolute winner, wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. Okay. Well, as a result of our lifestyle design, as a result of the freedom and flexibility that you and I enjoy and that we share, I find rat holes on the internet.
Not just rat holes. Thousands and thousands of rat holes. Thousands.
Okay, and one of my favorite rat holes is dig.com. So yesterday on Dig, I'm flipping through, and I see a headline that comes up that says, "A man has cracked scratch lottery code."
Ship it.
Straight away, like, I can't get there quickly enough. Come on, browser, bring me the answer. Let's make this happen. So on Wired.com, published yesterday, cracking the scratch lottery code. A gentleman by the name of Mohan Srivastava, my new hero. Mohan Srivastava, right? A geological statistician was gifted lottery tickets. Because if you're a geological statistician, are you buying lottery tickets? No, you know that the math is against you.
Yeah.
However, could the math be for you? Could it be with you? So, playing Jedi mind tricks with the lotto cards, Mohan broke the code and could figure out whether one was a winner or not prior to scratching it off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, with like a 60 to 70 to 80%
accuracy.
Yeah, and that's pretty strong. I mean, 50, these are
51%, and I could be a rich man. Like if I had a 51% wager again and again and again and again and again and again and again, I would be a rich man.
You'd want to make it as many times as you could.
Right.
These are 1 out of 4.46. So basically, every 1 in 4.5 of these is a winner.
Is a winner. So can we predict with any greater accuracy than 1 in 4 point whatever it is that you just said?
4.46.
Which are the winners and which are the losers? So we are going to put Mr. Mohan's theory to the test in practice today on episode 43 of the Red Men Show, doing our best to keep our butts out of jail. We're going to see if we can crack the Ohio State Lucky Sevens Bingos $2 scratch-off code. So, how do we do it?
Very, very careful.
All right. Teach us.
This is what we got. On the card, there's a caller's card, and then there's your card. The caller's card, what you would normally do, scratch off all the caller card. You'd get a number here. Let's say you got number 8. You look over here at number 8, you scratch it off. If you get a line, which is 5 in a row, you win some money. If you get a 7, you win some money. If you get the 4 corners, you win some money. And if you get an X in the middle, you win some money. Okay, so that's the gist of how you play bingo. A lot of people out there know how to play bingo, but I was
going to say that's like my 65-year-old grandma could do bingo.
Hey, you never know.
Okay, all right.
So the plan of attack is what Mohan did here was he looked at this first number and then he just went down the list. If this number here appears more than once
one time on the card anywhere else,
it's probably not going to be over here.
And even if it is over here, that line is not going to contribute to a winning line.
Exactly. So what we need to find are a bunch of ones, and with it being one, meaning this 21 should only appear once on all 4 of these boxes, and that would be, we'd mark it as a 1, and then we'd have to have 5 ones in a row.
Sequentially.
And that would be a highly probable ticket that would be a winner.
Right. So here's kind of what it looks like. If we look at this tic-tac-toe game in the example, okay, you'll see that the number 23, as noted over here, shows up twice on the card in its entirety, okay? Whereas the number 31 shows up 3 times in its entirety, and so on and so forth. When we get down to here, number 24, 12, and 29, if you're to examine this card in its entirety, 24, 12, and 29 show up each one time only right in the locations where they are found here. So over here, this 111, this, in all probability, is a $10 winning ticket based on the frequency of these random numbers, which we know cannot be random. Okay, it's built to be that way. It's built to look random. However, it has to be a highly predictable algorithm that protects the state so that they don't lose their backside.
Right, because the state, you have to have more losers than winners in order for the state to make any money.
Right. So
if you just give away $500 in every other ticket, how long is that lottery going to be in business?
Exactly. So you know the Ren Men. If we're going to do this, it's going to be systematic. So instead of just grabbing cards and doing our best to remember and that kind of a thing, we've gone to Excel. We've created ourselves a little sheet here that's going to go along with the analyzation of all and each of these lotto tickets. And we're going to track down how many of them are here. We're going to separate the losers, the anticipated losers. We're going to separate the anticipated winners. And then we're going to bring you along for the ride to see with what kind of predictability can we replicate Mr. Mohan's success.
There should have been some kind of disclaimer of some kind before we started this episode. But I like that there's not.
I do too. I do too. Here it is. It's Mythbusters Day here at the Ren Men offices. Mythbuster Day at the Ren Men office. Come along for the ride.
So we've been at this for like a half hour or 45 minutes, and we've done like 10 or so, and Peel's working on one, and I got one right here. And this is our first major exciting card. We've had 3 in a row that were good numbers, including there's 2 free spaces on every card. So we've had 3 in a row. We've had 4 in a row, and this card here, I'm 4/5 of the way through it. And as you can see, the zeros mean good numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. This 65 is going to be a loser, but that, I'm guessing, just on the 10 that we've done, high probability this is a winner. We also have 4 in a row on this ticket and 4 in a row on this ticket. So this could be not only a single winner, but a multi-winner. And that is huge. This actually
and here's the other thing that we have to keep in mind as we do this, and that is that 4 out of 5 of these are losers.
Yes.
By the very construct of the actual lottery itself. So 4 of 5 are losers. So we're only to be able to find, predictably, we're only supposed to find about 10 winners today out of the 50 that we purchased. So, and really what we're trying to do then is to foreshadow, with any probability, can we guess which 10 winners are of this 50 random sampled lotto tickets?
Right, because there's no way that we're going to be able to pull, if there's 10 in here, we're going to find all 10. Like, and we might find all 10, but we might find 20 in total, and we're going to find, of those 20, it's going to be the 10.
Correct, right. So we're just trying to increase the odds in our favor. We're not trying to play Kreskin here, and certainly you're not able to go to the convenience store and say, here, let me sift through your cards and tell you which ones I'm going to buy. This is just a really interesting exercise in math, predictability, systems, and, you know, we like to gold mine. everything that we do is built on that idea of you go through enough of it and you're going to find those nuggets. And this is just one more example of gold mining to see if we can do it. So it's tremendously fun, though I can tell you it's much more romantic in the idea of this than in the practice of it.
Yeah,
X's and O's, a little boring.
There are, and we've seen some variation too. As you'll notice on the bottom of all these cards, it's the number of good numbers. So this card here had 20, 23, 18, 17. So anywhere between 17 and 23. And my guess is that the 23s are going to have a higher probability of being a winner just because you have more single numbers on the card. Then you have more chances of it being a good, quote, number.
I would concur with that hypothesis.
Numero uno, right here. This is the winner. This is a winner.
All right. I like it. We have completed the task of evaluating each card for the likelihood of whether it's a winner or not.
Yep.
We're going to use this data to create our predictions. And so we're going to track this with a spreadsheet. So I'm creating a spreadsheet in Excel at the moment that has the card number, because each lottery card has a special little number down here in the lower left corner that we're going to use that identifies it uniquely. And so we're going to track the number. We're going to track the total number of non-repeating numbers in each of the four squares, in total per card. Then we're also going to look at the number of non-repeating numbers that are in sequence, which we think is going to be our predictor with regard to the probability of whether it's a winner or not. So in this case, there are 4 non-repeating numbers in this sequence of 5 numbers in that box there. So we have 24 in total on the card, and at one time, there's 4 that are non-repeating. And so we think that will increase the predictability that this one is a winner.
Yes.
And so we're going to create a spreadsheet of all 50 of our cards here, and we're going to use what we know to be true, and that is the percentage of probability that any random card is a winner, which is roughly, what, 11 of 50?
11.2, yeah.
11.2 cards of 50 should be winners. So we're going to use that data to find the 11 that we think are most likely our winners, and we'll start there and scratching them off to find out if we can predict, a la Kreskin, whether these are winners or not.
We have piles of under 20, over 20, or 20 to 30, and then above 30. So this is the pile of between 20 and 30. We call them good numbers. This is below 20 and good. And this, we have one. This is our golden ticket, Willy Wonka, that has 36 good numbers. I don't really know what to say, except that, man, it'd be awesome if it was a winner. So we do have 3, now that Fan brought another one in, we have 3 that have 5 good numbers in a row. So our hypothesis is that this should be a winner. Now, we're going to also hypothesize that if they do have 5 in a row, they're either going to be winners or losers. I know that's some deep thought. Let me go into that a little bit deeper. Of the 3 that we have that have 5 in them, all of them are going to be a winner, or all of them are going to be a loser. They're not going to be, one's going to be a winner, one's going to be a loser, and one's going to be a winner. We think that all 3 of them are either going to be a winner, or all 3 are going to be a loser. We're going to let you know very shortly. $43, okay. $24, 4, 41, 20, 3.
We're gonna test ourselves on the losers.
Sure.
So let's, instead of the winners, because we can go the winner route. Then if we fall lame, too bad. And then I think that we're gonna more likely see success in being able to identify the losers, obviously, because 4 out of 5 of them should be statistically anyway. Heyo. So let's.
But if we got it down to 22 right now. We think.
Yeah.
11 out of 22. That's got to be
pretty good statistics.
Yeah, because if you get your money back, all you got to do is shoot 50%. That's only if you win $2 on every $11 ticket.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So meaning that from the $22 you've spent $44.
Right.
If you were to win $44 back or more.
Yep.
in that group of 22 tickets. Booyah! Hello! Right?
It's a beautiful thing.
Right. So, let's do this. Let's start with ticket number 54.
Oh!
Ticket number 54, our little Excel spreadsheet here says ticket 54 is the worst dog in the race.
And mind you, of the 12 good numbers, 8 of them are free boxes. Free. So we have four numbers that are not duplicated in any way. Once again, I can keep this and sell it to anybody out there for a quarter. Guaranteed this is not a winner.
All right, let's see, Swami. Take him off of there and show that there's a shortcut for knowing whether we've won or not, and we'll explain that once we've taken the time to scratch her off.
Right.
Okay. So Al knows how to play this game. I've never played this game personally. This is not a game that I have played.
It's looking good so far for it being a loser.
Looking good for it to be a loser?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. For the most part, lottery tickets are.
Yeah,
so
word up. Yeah. Okay. So some of you may or may not know out there that when you scratch this off, there's a way to tell whether you're a winner or a loser. And it's
immediately?
And it's the 3 letters right here. They would spell some kind of word, and that word being 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 19, 50, whatever it is. It's some kind of number.
The numeric value is represented.
And it's VWS, I do believe. And to me, that doesn't spell anything.
I think that means we won a Volkswagen.
Right, there you go.
We won Volkswagen.
Right. Let's go to this. Let's go to one that we have 5 to see. Maybe hopefully it'll say that it'll spell out that we've won one.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now that we know what a loser we think looks like, let's go to the cream of the crop. One that we think there's no question about it. If there's any truth to the game that we've just taken 3 hours of our lives to play,
boys, ship it.
We can predictably say that this is our best horse. This is our Secretariat.
Now this one only has one row that it has 5 in. So we're going for the smallest. We're going for the smallest possible win right here.
Which would be a $2 win.
Which would be a $2
money
win.
Back.
Because we have a free and we have a free in the end column, and in that end column, as you can see in the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 2 of them already filled in. So all we need is 39, 37, and 42, and we got a winner. All right, so
we're looking for 39, 37, and 42.
A V and an R. That's
no good.
That's already bad.
Oh no.
And there's the N. Right.
VRN.
I don't know what that spells.
Oh no.
And once again, like I said before, either these are going to be winners or these are going to be losers. It's not going to be...
One's a winner and one's a loser?
Right.
You don't think?
I don't think so. Okay. I don't know. I could be wrong.
All right, so what were the 3 numbers we needed? 39, 37, and 42?
Yep.
You see any of those numbers over there on the caller side?
No.
None.
So here's case study number 3, number 2 of the 5 in a row. And once again, we didn't have any that were 5 in a row that weren't in the end column. And that's pretty important because you get so many free ones that could throw it off.
Oh, no question. You're absolutely right. I didn't even think about that. So the only ones that were 5 in a row included free spaces.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
So once again, this one here, we only have 1 free one in this one. And this is where in the second column, in the second game. So we need 44, 35, 31, and 39.
Okay. And
starting off with a 0.
Is that good?
That could spell 2.
Oh,
we need
I
a W
see.
and a T underneath of it.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's a W.
Boys and girls.
We need
and
a T.
There's
Woo! No Al Capone's fault here, baby. Look at that. Doing some work. A little predictability, a little Kreskin for $2. A little $2 victory on the Kreskin side of things.
Man,
so now
sucks.
let's see if we could have predicted where it took place, because it could be a $2 winner from somewhere else.
Oh, sure.
Right? It wouldn't necessarily have to be in that specific.
There's the 31.
There's the 31. Do we have a 35?
No.
No?
Oh, that's bad news.
Oh my. So we're winning in places that we didn't predict that were where the victories were coming from.
Yeah,
That's bad tickets.
That's real bad. Okay, we need to figure out where this winner's coming from. And I said earlier, I'm like, I think that with the 5, they'll all be winners, they'll all be losers. Awesome.
Right, one winner, one loser, and we won in an area where we didn't think we would.
Yeah.
So that's not good.
Okay.
All right.
Let's
take a moment.
Let me figure this out here real quick, because the winner's got to come from these 2 here, one of these 2, and it's got to be a line. 43, there we go. Be a 30 in there somewhere. There's an I-30. Okay, there it is.
All right, there it is. Top board, right across the row there.
Which is great because we had number that was good
right
through those.
Wow.
I don't believe. Now, this report came out in 2003.
No, it came out yesterday.
It came out
It
yesterday.
came out yesterday on Wired.com. However, it speaks of a game that was in Canada in 03. So it's very likely that they have changed the algorithms and have protected themselves against this very play.
Right. Yep.
And in all likelihood, 7 years and as much money as there is at stake in this, they have fixed it.
Right. He says here he broke the Super Bingo game sold in Ontario in 2007.
Right. So they continue to have these games that can be broken.
Right.
And, you know, what we were using is his old method on a completely different game. So not that this game can't be broken, but so far, using his techniques, we are failing miserably.
Yes, I mean without a doubt. We had 5 in a row on one game, and it wasn't even the right game that we won.
Yeah,
not the right line, the completely different game that we won.
Yeah. Okay, so now
shall we re-hypothesize?
Well, maybe. There's one other that had a large streak of 5 9-repeating numbers, and that was 59.
So this one set up just like this one. Okay, we have 5 in a row on the second game. I shall hypothesize that we will have a winner in the first game on the top row. Take it or leave it. Whatever you would choose to do, take it or leave it. F. It could be 5. Could be 50. Could be who knows.
Could be nothing.
V.
Uh-oh. Oh, E or an I? Is that what we need? R. What's that mean?
Fiver. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. I'm guessing. We're guessing that this is a loser. 59, we would guess it would be a loser, but we'll get the results to you online. That's for sure. I mean, we'll definitely have the results to you online. That is for sure. But we think that one's a loser.
Yeah.
Man.
I know.
I was terribly wrong in everything.
I know. Yeah.
They're all going to be winners. We're going to be losers. We're 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Yeah, and not at all in the spaces that we thought. Looks like this might be an exercise in futility.
Damn you, Ohio Lottery Commission.
47 more of these to go through to determine our accuracy.
Super. All right, Reminions, what did we learn today?
Oh, besides the fact that you and I are idiots,
oh,
we learned that we had 10 winners out of 50 potential. Statistically, we should have had 11.2, which means in this balance of there could be a winner, like a $10,000 winner.
Because
statistically, there should be.
In $10,000 winners, you don't understand what the three letters mean on the code.
Right, that's why we knew what the 10 winners were. Banking on the big one, and
we won 10 times for $49.
$49 out of 100.
We got half of our investment back.
Should have known. Should have known. The mathematicians, statisticians, Ohio State Regulatory Commission, a little smarter than Ontario.
But we won $49.
We won $49. Until next time, watch,
learn,
comment. Take us out, Al. Get her, baby. Oh, you shot it down.
That's what you do. Don't worry about the bucks. You shoot all the doughs you can. So we're gonna run to the gas station. I guess we're gonna scratch these off for the next 25 minutes. Run to the gas station, hang out there for 25 minutes while she scans 50 of these things, and then we're gonna report back.
Yeah, that sounds like a wise plan to me.
Yeah. Watch, don't learn, and then don't comment.
Yeah, exactly. Please stay silent.